Top half of the second inning, TJ Reeves takes the first pitch in there for a strike. It's Reeves, Richardson, Hrustich. Sounds like some runs to me. Some of the bigger power hitters on the team, all with double-digit home runs. Big swing and a miss there from Reeves, down 0-2. It's Teague Conrad on the mound for the Gateway Grizzlies. Scoreless through the first inning. 2 hits for Florence in their opening frame. Left them on third base. And then it was a double play to retire Ed Johnson as well. Sideways windup, middle of the rubber from Conrad, the 0-2. Ground ball right side, Zimmerman has it. Conrad running over to first, makes the grab. There's one away, 3-1 on the putout of TJ Reeves. Little PFP from Teague Conrad. That'll bring up Zade Richardson. Richardson 2 home runs here at Grizzlies ballpark just last week. Richardson enters with a .306 average. He's got 10 homers. Like I said, 2 of them here. First pitch to him, fouls it away off the mask of Alvarez. Richardson with 60 RBIs. That's tied for third on the team with Hank Zeisler. Brian Fuentes and TJ Reeves with 72 and 71. Big swing and a miss on the slider outside part of the plate. An 0-2 count to Zade Richardson. Oh, 0-2 pitch, check swing, didn't go all the way around. A 1-2 count now. Conrad, middle of the rubber, the kick. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball over to the shortstop, Diaz. He has it. Throw on to first. In time. 6-3 on the putout. Now 2 away. Abdiel Diaz. Probably got to be a top contender for Gold Glove, although I didn't see it in the postseason voting. I don't know how that gets decided, but he has made a lot of great plays at shortstop, a lot of great plays against the Yalls this season. Will also being a tough out at the plate. That one misses upstairs to Steven Hrustich, 1-0. Hrustich had his series home run streak broken against Joliet. He had homered in 4 consecutive series leading up to this week's opening series on the week, with 3 against Joliet. It's a 1-1 count. 2 away and the base is empty. Conrad trying to find a rhythm. The 1-1. This is downstairs, 2-1. Teague Conrad struck out a career-high 10 batters in 7 innings on June 13th versus Washington. One of the few players in the Frontier League with a complete game under their belt as well. That one misses downstairs, 3-1. A 3-hit shutout on August 13th against Lake Erie. That was 3 starts ago. Walking 1 and striking out 4 while throwing 71 of his 107 pitches for strikes. 3-1, hard hit, left side and past the diving Thomas into left field for a base hit. Steven Hrustich gets his first hit of the ball game and a 2-out runner aboard for Florence. That'll bring up Dalton Davis. Davis took one look at the lineup today and goes, oh, that's the best lineup you can have right there. And he was talking about himself just being the designated hitter. The greatest day in sports when all you get to do is hit. Doesn't have to play the field in this heat. He was definitely excited. Just focus at the plate. First pitch, off speed in there for a strike. Two away with a runner on first. Davis at the plate. The 0-1. Another off speed in there for a strike. Davis, while not a qualified hitter, still has a very good batting average, a .380 average. 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. Has not played enough games to qualify yet. The 0-2, swing and a miss, he was behind it. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. 3 pitches to Dalton Davis, puts him down on strikes. Conrad allows the 1 hit to Hrustich and leaves him over at first. We head to the bottom half of the second, 0-0 between the Yalls and the Grizzlies here on Yalls Baseball Network. Bottom half of the second inning always brings us our umpire intro, brought to you by Republic Bank. Republic Bank, one of Newsweek's best banks in America in 2024. Come see why it's just easier here at any of Republic Bank's ATMs in the tri-state area or the 5 locations right along the Ohio River. Abdiel Diaz, the switch hitter, steps in on the lefty batter's box. Hunter makes first pitch. Catches the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Diaz, Thomas, Mateo, due up for the Grizzlies. Our umpire intro brought to you by Republic Bank. 0-1 pitch, sent out towards left field. That'll send O'Sabin back, but with plenty of room, he makes the grab. There's one away. The umpire crew's the first crew we saw this 2024 season. We open with this crew and we end with this crew. That first series against Quebec and the last series against Gateway. It's Tom West, the crew chief behind the plate, Manuel Fleites down the first base line, and Kyle Eastman down the third base line. You guys remember Tom West? He's that manager from the umpire from the Australian Baseball League. 1-0, punched out towards shallow right field. In comes Hrustic. He makes the grab, 2 away. That'll bring up Edwin Mateo. Soft contact's the name of the game from Hunter Mink. He's flashed strikeout potential before, a season high of just 4 strikeouts in 2 games. But he makes a living off soft contact and allowing his fielders to do the work. Now he's facing the switch hitter, Mateo. First pitch shows bunt, pulls back, and misses inside. Some darker clouds overhead. Just get a little bit darker here at Grizzlies ballpark. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit right side, fielded by Justin Levy on the line drive. And a clean 1-2-3 from Hunter Mink. All 3 balls in the air. Nothing too difficult. We head to the top half of the third. Tettemer trivia coming up here on y'all's Baseball Network. We're scoreless. We'll be right back. Top half of the third, always brought to you by the Roar Agency, located in all 50 states across the nation. Feel the Roar difference with Roar Insurance. Visit us today at roarins.com. Y'all's in the Grizzlies, top half of the third, 0-0 through 2. It's Justin Levy, the 9-hole hitter, followed by the top of the order, O'Sabin and Johnson. Big swing and a miss there. 0-1 count to Justin Levy. T. Conrad still on the mound. He's allowed 3 hits and has kept all the runners at bay. An 0-1 count. Wind up from the middle of the rubber. Ground ball left side. Diaz has it on 3 hops. Collects himself. Throw on to first is in time. 6-3 on the put out of Levy. That also brings us our Tettemer trivia here in the top half of the third inning. The way it works, I read a question top half of the third, give you guys the answer in the bottom half. You have the option to play along. Head on over to Twitter, rtettemer9 or Florence_y'alls. The question is live on Twitter, rtettemer9. Let's get to the question of the day. Fouled away from Blaze O'Sabin, 0-1 count. He singled and was stranded at third in the opening frame. Question of the day, Aaron Judge just entered his third career 50 home run season. I want to know if you guys can at least name a couple of them, but who are the 4 other players in this club? So third career 50 home run season. There's 5 players in the third career 50 home run club. Does not have to be consecutive. Just players with 50 home run plus seasons. Did it 3 times. Aaron Judge is now one of them. Who else is in that club? 2-1 count to Blaze 07. That question again live on Twitter. Slow roller down the third baseline, foul. 2-2. RTETTEMER9 or Florence _ Y'alls. You're looking for guys that just mashed home runs. It is an exclusive club. 350 home run campaigns. Can you name the other 4? At least try and name as many as you can. 2-2. Fouled away again. Count stays the same. Judge obviously has a chance to go for 60, which would be the second time he's done that. That would put him in even more elite company. Only 2 players currently have had 2 60 home run campaigns. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. On the slider, outside part of the plate, beautifully placed from T. Conrad. 2 away here in the top half of the third. His third strikeout of the day. Got some good guesses flowing in. That one's a high hopper over to the third base side. Thomas has it on the dive. Throw on to first is in time. Great play from Dale Thomas. Takes a hit away from Ed Johnson, and even his legs couldn't stop it. 5-3 on the putout, a 1-2-3 top half of the third. Y'alls go down in order. Hunter Mink coming up for his third inning of work. We'll be right back on Y'alls Baseball Network. Get those guesses in on Tettemer Trivia. We'll be right back. Bottom half of the third. Y'alls and Grizzlies, 0-0. First pitch in there for a strike. Hunter Mink back out on the mound. Cole Brannon and Jose Alvarez will start off the inning, followed by Gabe Holt, 8-9 top. The 0-1, fouled away 0-2. We are playing Tettemer Trivia here in the inning. The way it works, I read a question top half of the third. You guys are able to play along. The bottom half of the third with 2 away, I will read the answer, so head on over to Twitter and get those guesses in. That one's a called strike 3. Kind of a weak punch out there from Tom West, but works the same. Second strikeout from Hunter Mink. Puts Cole Brannon down on strikes on 3 pitches. That'll bring up Jose Alvarez. Let's get to some of these guesses for Tettemer trivia. We have a few people trickling in and a lot of the same answers. Max Bennett to my right said Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez. That one's punched out towards right field. Hrustic going at it and makes the grab in the gap. Now 2 away. We'll continue with these guesses. Alex Gruberman said TC Popcorn just hit home run number 51 for the 5th time in a row. The 5th season in a row for TC Pop. Jesse Cook still chiming in on the broadcast. He said Babe Ruth, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Alex Rodriguez. He said hard to bet against Babe Ruth or any of the steroid guys. Ryan Weaver followed. Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, A-Rod. That one's a line drive over to Ed Johnson. And a 1-2-3 quick frame. I'll give you guys the answers in the top half of the 4th. That means you guys still have some extra time. That was an extremely quick inning from Hunter Mink. Under 10 pitches there, including a strikeout. We head to the 4th. It's scoreless through 3. We'll be right back on y'all's Baseball Network. Top half of the 4th inning, 0-0 between the Y'alls and the Grizzlies here on Y'all's Baseball Network. We continue with our Tettemer trivia. Still reading some guesses there. I think we got all the guesses in on Twitter. We'll do another hard check. Oh, we got one more that just came in. Oh, from Blaze O'Saban's dad, Coach O'Saban. He said Babe Ruth, Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds, and A-Rod. So we have a lot of Babe Ruth, McGuire, Bonds, A-Rod. We also have Sammy Sosa in there as well. And then we got a Ken Griffey Jr. from my dad and brother, Babe Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, Griffey Jr. A lot of the same players. Carter Cousins just chimed in. Bonds, Aaron, Ruth. He said Ryan Howard would have if he stayed healthy. That one's in there for a strike. So I think we honestly probably should just give the answer right away here. We do have a correct 4 guesses in the chat. People that got all 4. There are 5 members in the 50 home run club for the 3rd season. People that have done it 3 times in their career. Aaron Judge is one of them. The other 4 we were looking for, Babe Ruth, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, and Alex Rodriguez. 1-2 fouled away. So Ruth, Sosa, McGuire, and Rodriguez. Shockingly, Barry Bonds did not do it, and Ken Griffey had 52 times and then 49 once. So he was a home run away from joining that group. Correct guesses from Ryan Weaver, who said Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, A-Rod, and Jacob Brown as well, who said Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, A-Rod. Fuentes lines that one out to right field, but a great running grab from Edwin Mateo, and there's one away. We also had a correct guess from Jesse Cook, Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, and A-Rod. First pitch to Hank Zeisler misses downstairs. Got a lot of great guesses on that Tettemer trivia. And, you know, that wasn't trying to stump anyone. I just didn't know if anyone would have, you know, maybe thought Barry Bonds, obviously the most prolific home run hitter. How about the top 2 home run hitters of all time? Bonds and Aaron not on that list. Didn't hit 50 home runs in 3 seasons in their career. Pretty amazing. I didn't know if people would know that Ruth had done it. 2-0 misses upstairs. Obviously, 3 of those players are on steroids. Sosa, McGuire, and A-Rod. And then Ruth was on hot dogs and beer. Another diabolical combination. 3-0. In there for a strike, 3-1. Babe Ruth was the only member of that club, obviously, and for 60 years. Till McGuire and Sosa joined him. And then A-Rod. Now Aaron Judge. 3-1 pitch misses outside. 1-out runner aboard for Florence. A walk for Hank Zeisler. That'll bring up TJ Reeves. Still a 0-0 ball game. Y'all's with 3 hits, but haven't been able to do anything with them. Still darker clouds ahead. Hank Zeisler rolling lead takes off. Might have been a hit and run there. TJ Reeves fouls that one away. Zeisler had the bag. It's an 0-1 count. Long hold on the mound from Conrad. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, fouled away again. Reeves grounded out to first. Back in the 2nd inning. Now it's his first time around. Quickly down 0-2 now. Pickoff attempt over at first, nothing going. Zeisler is not really a stolen base threat. Doesn't have many swiped bags this season. But was off on pitch number 1. Has another big lead. 0-2. Off speed misses upstairs. 1-2. Y'all's and the Grizzlies going at it. Here at Grizzlies ballpark. Wind ever so slightly blowing out. But not by a lot. 1-2 swing and a miss. Reeves down on strikes. Strikeout number 4 from T. Conrad. Now 2 away with a runner on. That'll bring up Zaid Richardson. He grounded out to short his last time around. Just looking at the forecast right now, it looks like rain is projected at 10 p.m. We should be good before that comes in, but just dark skies overhead right now. Big swing and a miss, foul tipped into the glove. Zaid Richardson at the plate. Zaid, probably the face of the Florence Y'all is what I like to call him. Like a guy that you could see on the media anywhere, always on the Instagram, Twitter. Just a great personality as well. Runner takes off, 0-1, misses inside. Throw down to second, not in time. Swiped back for Hank Zeisler, moves himself in scoring position. Now a 2-out and runner on second for Zaid Richardson. Zeisler with his 7th stolen base this season. He's now 7 for 9 on swiped backs. The 1-1. Catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1-2. Off speed there at 80.2. It's a 1-2 count. Conrad trying to strand another runner in scoring position. Stranded 2 runners so far in this game. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Puts down Zaid Richardson and strands a runner in scoring position. 2 strikeouts in the inning from Conrad. Back to back to end the inning. That's strikeout number 5 for the righty. We head to the bottom half of the 4th. Thank you for playing Tettemer Trivia. We'll be right back here on Y'all's Baseball Network. Bottom half of the fourth at Grizzlies Ballpark. Call for the Whites always brought to you by Edgewood Electric. From the beginning, Edgewood has been dedicated to leading the electrical data and telephone industries. Reach out at edwoodusa.com or call 888-560-6656 and see how Edgewood Electric commits to a customer-first attitude. Nothing between the Yalls and the Grizzlies. Hunter Mink back out for another inning of work. He's got the 2-3-4 due up for Gateway, their second time seeing him. First pitch in there for a strike to Castillo. Castillo sat down on a swinging strikeout his first time around. Now and misses outside 1-1. Rory Tettemer here on the Yalls Baseball Network. Final 3 games of the 2024 season. 1-1 poked out towards shallow left field. Out goes Ed Johnson, and he makes the over-the-shoulder grab. There's one away. Let's do the math here. 7 outs recorded so far have been in the air from Hunter Mink. He's only had 1 ground out and then 2 strikeouts. 7 outs of his 11 so far, or of his 10 so far, have been in the air. Pretty amazing. 0-1 to Zimmerman, off speed, beautifully placed in there for a strike. Zimmerman fooled on it. That's that slider from Hunter Mink. Let's see what he goes to here against the big man. He's up 0-2. From the kick, misses outside. He's got that sideways wind-up. First base side of the rubber. Looking an off-speed outside. The kick, the 1-2 pitch. Cheddar misses upstairs. Zimmerman threatened but didn't go around. 2-2. Mink trying to finish him off. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside. Now dancing around the zone against the big righty. He plunked him last time, hit by pitch, and a stolen base. Still stranded. Beats Zimmerman over at second. Back in the first inning. Here comes the payoff pitch. Off speed, fouled away. Just 2 strikeouts so far for Mink. Just trying to get probably the biggest out in the Gateway lineup. And Pete Zimmerman, who steps into the box and immediately calls time. Might have seen the pitch clock and wasn't a fan of where it was at. Mink has his sign, takes a breath. The payoff pitch, fouled away, right off the leg of Zimmerman. We do it again. The kick, the payoff pitch, sent out towards right field. Well hit. Hrustic going back at the track. He leaps up and over the wall. A Grizz bomb from Pete Zimmerman. Hrustic tried his best. Mickey Mouse Ballpark strikes again. Only a home run here in Gateway. Like the 5th home run for Zimmerman against Florence within the last 2 weeks. On a payoff pitch. That's the first hit of the ballgame for Gateway. They're up 1-0. That's an easy grab for Hrustic at any other ballpark in the Frontier League. Now Kevin Krause at the plate. First pitch misses upstairs. It's truly amazing that this ballpark is actually a real thing. 3-0-1 down the right field line. 1-0 misses outside. I mean, softballs go out at the field. The 2-0. Speed misses outside. 3-0 now. Hunter Mink still his second time around. The Gateway lineup has out just the 1 hit. Unfortunately, it was a home run. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Fired right back 3-1. 3-1 ground ball right back up the middle. Pass diving Levy has it. Throw a first in time. Wow. Hunter Mink made an effort. Glad he didn't touch it. But Levy with a dive makes the grab. Gets back to his feet. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Abdiel Diaz. First pitch to Diaz. Misses inside. It's the lefty Diaz. From the wind-up 1-0, fouled away. One. This is outside 2-1. 2-1 pitch misses downstairs. 3-1 now. Y'all's trail 1-0 after a solo shot from Pete Zimmerman. 3-1 pitch. Sky in the air, foul behind home plate, a full count. Moderate crowd on hand here for the Gateway Grizzlies. You guys see some Y'all's fans in attendance. Always a good traveling spot. 3-2, runs inside, hits the foot of Abdiel Diaz. He'll walk over to first. The inning continues. That's always tough. When it would have been ball 4 and you end up getting hurt on it. Gets tag either way. That'll bring up Dale Thomas with a runner on first and 2 away. First pitch to Thomas, off speed in there for a strike. An 0-1 count. It's hard from Hunting. Always good to get that first pitch strike. Sets the tone for the at-bat. Can start to play around after that. Runner takes off, 0-1. Throw down to second. Not in time. Bang, bang, play. The tie goes for the runner. Abdiel Diaz with a stolen base in the scoring position. Pitched miss downstairs. 1-1. Abdiel Diaz got a off-speed there to run on. Obviously, it takes a little longer to get to the plate. There's a makeup call. Fastball outside part of the plate. 1-2. I think the pitch before that was an off-speed that was in there, and home plate umpire Tom West must have just been looking down at second. 1-2 is outside 2-2. Abdiel Diaz, the speedster with his 25th sweat bag on the season. That's second for the team. And Cole Moreno with 29. I'll look back at second. The 2-2 off speed misses upstairs, in and out of the glove of Richardson, but close enough for Diaz didn't move. Now another full count. That's 3 full counts in a row. Mink trying to get out of it with just 1 on. Payoff pitch, fouled away. Dale Thomas flying out to right field his last time around. Mink first base side of the rubber from the stretch, the payoff. Fouled away. Zade Richardson has the bare hand on it. Right near home plate. Thomas stays alive. We'll do the payoff again. Runner on second, 2 away. The payoff pitch misses outside. Diaz walks over to third. Now runners at the corners with 2 away. Brings up Edwin Mateo as Carl Craigie, the pitching coordinator for Florence, will go out to talk to his wing. Hunter Mink right around 51 pitches right now. It's actually still pretty low in that pitch count. We can see him get to 75. If he can get out of this unscathed, I think allow him to go the 5th as well. You'll still have just seen a few of these players second time and then the top of the order for the 3rd time around. But at least you get 5 out of your starter and then go to pen. Takes off on first pitch, misses inside. Puff fake, no movement. A stolen base there from Dale Thomas. Now runners in scoring position, second and third with 2 away. A 1-0 count to Edwin Mateo. Lined out to second his last time around. It was a soft flyer. No pitch. Skies it down the right field line. Well hit, but well foul. Mateo, 229 average. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Lady has it on 2 hops. Collects himself. Throw to first in time. Mink sends runners in scoring position. The 1 big blast from Pete Zimmerman puts the Grizzlies on top 1-0. We had the Dom out 5th. Y'all's looking to strike back. We'll be right back here on Y'all's Baseball Network. Grizzlies on top 1-0. Steven Hrustic steps up to the plate. First pitch he sees, lays it down the right field line. He'll drop it for a base hit off the wall. Hrustic rounding first, that's all he'll get. 3-0-1 down the right field line. It hits the wall on a line drive. You're only held to a single. That's the way this ballpark works. Either way, they all start off with a leadoff runner aboard. Second hit of the day for Steven Hrustic. He's got a multi-hit ball game. Laura Renke chimed in. She said, YouTube fading in and out anything you do on your end. Laura, I think the problem is the Wi-Fi here. You might have it fading in and out on my end as well. So I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi that I'm connected to. I mean, I'm connected to Ethernet, but I think it's the Wi-Fi that's just a little weak here right now. Here comes the 1-0 to Dalton Davis. In there for strike, 1-1. Hrustic over first. Third baseman Thomas way back. Be susceptible to bunt. The 1-1. Skies it in the air, hit towards center field and deep. Brennan back at the track. He's running, and he reaches, can't make the grab. Hrustic off the races over to third. He's going to pause there. Late delay. Throw goes to the plate. Hrustic rushing back to third. That's a smart call. Would have been a late call to send him, and he would have been dead in the water. A double for Dalton Davis, the deepest part of the ballpark. Second and third, nobody out for Florence here at the top of the fifth. I think he would have had to send Hrustic right away, but even then, it would have been close. I get being aggressive, but you got Levy in the top of your order, too. You should be able to scrape across one. So I need to call from Chatro to give him the stop sign. Great base running there from Steven Hrustic. I mean, that is a very tough play from Brennan, who honestly almost got to it. That's the type of play that you would see Blazo Saban end up coming up with, and just covered so much ground. First pitch to Justin Levy in there for strike. Levy grounded out to short his last time around. He can do that again. Infield is pushed back. So just put the ball in play here, and you get yourself a to tie the ball game. Here comes the 0-1 from Conrad. Punched out towards right field. A slice through for a base hit. Hrustic comes in jogging. Davis will get the stop sign. An RBI single from Justin Levy ties this game at 1 in the top of the fifth. Y'all's with 3 hits to open the top of the fifth inning. Nobody out, runners at the corners. I'll set up Blazo Saban, who's 1 for 2. He singled his first time around. Has an RBI chance. Struck out his last time up swinging. First pitch to him. Fouls it away. Again, another point where you don't need to do anything other than just put it in play. Infield is pushed back. Even a double play would bring in a run right now and give you a lead. Just put it in play if you're Blazo Saban. 0-1. Fouls it away. Stays live. Now no do count. At least he's getting contact on it. That one really inside probably jammed him a little bit. Look over the Y'all's dugout. A couple of youngsters sitting down there, rolling the ball to each other. Amazing. Amazing. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sends it out towards right field. Well hit. Mateo working towards the line. He makes the grab. Davis tagging from third. He stops. It was a bullet from Edwin Mateo. A cautious play from Dalton Davis. And will just go down as a flyout. 1 away with the runners still at the corners for Ed Johnson. Florence staying cautious. Over at third. I don't know if Davis had seen the throw and decided to go back, or was just automatically just trying to draw a throw. Johnson bunts, pulls back and misses outside. 1-0 as Dale Thomas, the third baseman, rushing in. Infield still pushed back. Now you really got to try and avoid a double play. But he still put the ball in play. Runner takes off. Throw goes down to second. Tag applied, not in time. Justin Levy with a nice slide outside part of the bag, avoids the tag from Diaz. Runners on second and third. Johnson had pulled back on the bunt. We don't know what the call was on the field. Was it a ball or a strike? It was a 1-0 count to start. Didn't go around, so 2-0 count. Yeah, I don't think it was even a question that Johnson went around. I think it would have had to have been called strike. John definitely pulled back. Second and third, 1 away. Ed Johnson had to play with a 2-0 count on him. Could be a hunted fastball, 2-0 pitch, fouls it away. I think he got the fastball inside part of the plate, 2-1. Single probably scores 2 with Levy's speed out on second. It's a 1-1 ball game here in the top of the fifth. 1 away. Corners pulled in for Gateway, middle infield push back. 2-1, this is outside 3-1. Not a bad idea to pitch around Johnson. The Y'all's leader in average with a 328. You have first base open. And then with Brian Fuentes, he's already grabbed to a double play tag. You would end the inning. 3-1, foul away. That was a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate. Johnson could turn on it. The full count now with 1 away. Johnson had a called time plate. Let's see how Conrad attacks at a 3-1 off speed. Payoff pitch. Laced over the shortstop. Diaz has it. Throw on first is in time. No movement on the base paths. Davis should have been off for the races. I think he had paused because of the line drive effect there, which is unfortunate. And that's why he didn't break for home. Obviously, he catches that at the bottom before it hits the ground, and you're running. You would have been double up. Unfortunate circumstance there. Now you have Gateway Brian Fuentes, runners on second, third, and a one-on ball game. First pitch, off speed in there for a strike. 6 hits for Florence, just 1 for Gateway. Now down the way down the right field line. 0-2 count to Fuentes. He's over 2 today. Round into a double play and fly out the right. From the stretch, Conrad trying to escape. 0-2 pitch, barely stays alive. Foul tip, will do it. The 0-2 again. Zeisler awaits on deck. Middle of the rubber from the stretch. The 0-2, fouled away. Fuentes stays alive. They also trying to take their first lead of the ball game. The last time they were in Gateway, they didn't have a lead until game 3. When they went up 2-0, still lost that game. 0-2, Jack swing is outside, 1-2. Florence swept in Gateway their last time around. They've been swept by Gateway twice this year. They won the other series 2-1. The 1-2, Jack swing misses outside again with the slider. Goes there 2 times in a row. Not a bad idea from Conrad. It's a nice pitch. Fuentes just even with a better eye. The 2, ground ball left side and through for a base hit. David comes in to score. Davey getting the wave. Throw goes to the plate. 9 time. 2-run single from Brian Fuentes. Y'all's on top with a 3 spot in the 5th. It's a 3-1 ball game. What a great at-bat from Brian Fuentes. Starts off 0-2, fouls a few pitches away, takes 2 sliders, gets his pitch inside, and drills it through the 5-hole for a 2-run single. Y'all's with 4 hits in the inning against Teague Conrad. And now Hank Zeisler at the plate first pitch. This is downstairs. Teague Conrad right around 80 pitches. Conrad's gone to triple digits a few times. 3 out of his last 5 starts. The other 2 were 89 on that. Here's 1-0. This is upstairs. He had 105 pitches in 5 innings against New Jersey, which is wildly different from his 107 in 9 shutout against Lake Erie. Look at that contrast. 2-0 count to Zeisler, the only left in the Y'all's line. 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. That's up the outside part of the plate, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, misses his side, gets away from the catcher, Fuentes on his way to second. 3-1 count. That was right there for Alves. Could be a pass ball. Two-away runner in scoring position for Hank Zeisler. Y'all's already 3 runs in the inning. They got a 3-1 lead here in the 5th. Conrad from the stretch. 3-1. Misses outside. Zeisler. Multi-walk game, his second in back-to-back innings. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Runners first and second for TJ Reeves. Now there's a meeting on the mound. Nobody throwing in Gateway pen. So this is just the pitching coach for Gateway trying to calm down his wing. TJ Reeves 0 for 2 today, but certainly formidable on the plate. Reeves, second in RBIs with 71, first in home runs with 18. He's got a .298 average. Meeting on the mound is done. DJ Reeves steps into righty batter's box. First and second 2 away. Y'all's up 3-1 in the 5th. Look for more. First pitch to Reeves misses downstairs. 1-0 count. This all started with 3 hits in a row. A single from Steve Harustich. That was a liner off the right field wall. 301 feet. Fastball misses downstairs 2-0. A Dalton Davis double to the deepest part of the ballpark in left center field. That put runners on second and third. Lady Brun with an RBI single. Then a fly out from O'Saban and a ground out from Johnson. There were 2 away with runners on second, third. Florence down to the last strike. And Fuentes roped a 2-run single through the 5-hole in between third and short to bring in another 2 runs. And now a walk from Hank Zeisler put runners on first and second. A 3-0 count to TJ Reeves. He's had the green light before. 3-0 pitch misses downstairs. 4-pitch walk. After a meeting on the mound, certainly not what you want to see from your pitcher. A 4-pitch walk not competitive at all. That loads the bases for Florence. Zaid Rinson steps up. He'll be the 9th batter to the plate for Florence and 1 away from hitting around. Harustich, who started the inning, awaits on deck. Richardson with Frontier League history on the line. He's got 3 Grand Slams this season. 4 would break the record for the Frontier League in one season. And he's got the Mickey Mouse Park at hand, where he had 2 home runs last week. The 1-0, off speed, in there for a strike. 1-1. Ready warming up in the Grizzlies bullpen. It's Whaley. 1-1, swing and miss. Big cut from Richardson. He's looking to break the record. And why not? Florence already on a playoff contention. Go have some fun, young man. Got a 1-2 count on him. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and miss. Richardson down strikes, but the Y'alls score 3. They do strand the bases loaded, meat left on the bone, but you're not going to complain. Y'alls with a 3-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back here on Y'alls Baseball Network. Bottom half of 5th. Hunter Mink trying to qualify in this ball game for his 5th inning of work. It's a 3-1 Florence lead. 8-9 top 2 up for Gateway. Cole, Brandon, Alvarez, Gable. First pitch misses upstairs 1-0. Hunter Mink had only faced the trouble in the 4th. It was a solo shot from Pete Zimmerman. That's his only hit allowed. One skied in the air. First baseline, foul territory. Hank Zeisler going at trying to find it. And he dekes everyone out as that one ends up in the bleachers. Long strike, 1-1. Mink faced a little bit more trouble in the 4th. The hit by pitch and a walk. He stranded runners on 2nd and 3rd. Just 1 hit allowed was the home run. That one misses inside 2-1. Trying to go 5 innings in back-to-back starts for Mink. That would tie the season high. 2-1, skies it in the air. Shallow right field. Out goes Levy. In comes Rustic. It's Rustic calling everyone off and makes the grab. 1 away. 3rd put out for Steve Rustic. That brings up Jose Alvarez. Rustic will lead off the inning again. He's 2 for 2. Focus on job in hand first. That's for Hunter Mink down to this inning to qualify, at least for the win as it stands. First pitch misses outside. Got some action. No throwing in pen, but Matt Fernandez doing some band work. He's a guy that'll give you multiple innings. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Johnson has another backhand jump throw. Over the first. Scooped up, but not in time. Good effort from Johnson with an infield single from Jose Alvarez. 1 away now for the top of the order game. This is the make or break spot ball game. It's the 3rd time seen Hunter Mink. And against the top of the order here, you got that runner on first. Let's see how Mink handles them. I think it should bode well for Florence if he's able to get out of this unscathed. 1-0. If you go to Fernandez, I mean, he could at most give you 3, maybe 4 if you wanted to, but that would probably be the last outing for Fernandez on the season. So you'll see how Chad Rhodes plays this. I think they would have Fernandez throw 4 innings to close the game, unless Florence just had an unbelievable lead by then. That one's punch out towards shallow center field. Reeves, who dives and makes the grab. Air, TJ Reeves in center field. 1 range from Reeves, steals it away from Gabe Holt. There's 2 away. There's your play of the game. TJ Reeves airborne. Not the first time we've seen that from TJ. Here comes the first pitch to the lefty. Victor Castillo and off-speed in there for a strike. The 1 sent down the left field line in the air. Brian Fuentes in fair play makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Hunter Mink goes 5 innings, allows just 1 hit. We'll see if that'll do for him. But a quick inning here in the 5th, and he's still relatively low in his pitch count. We head to the top of the 6th. Y'all's looking for some more runs. It's a 3-1 ball game. We'll be right back on Y'all's Baseball Network. Steven Arustich leads off the top half of the 6th inning. T. Conrad still out there for the Gateway Grizzlies, now at 94 pitches. That one's in there for a strike of 1. Arustich started off a 3-run 5th last inning. He's 2 for 2. That one, another off-speed in there for a strike. That's up lower half of the plate. 0-2 now to Arustich. Got 2 singles on the day, including one rope down the right field line off the wall. 0-2, fouls it away. Interesting to see T. Conrad back out there after stranding the bases loaded. 2 walks to Zeisler, and Reeves was able to pick out the strikeout of Zade Richardson. 0-2 count to Arustich. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Zimmerman has it in fair play. He'll take it himself. There's one away, 3 unassisted. So what, 4 pitches there, now at 97. Alec Whaley still warming up the pen. Brings up Dalton Davis. Here comes the first pitch to Davis. In there for a strike. Obviously, Gateway, I mean, they'll be playing in the wild card round on Tuesday. They want to have as many fresh arms available for that as possible. Davis ropes that one deep to left field. Well hit. Castillo backtrack. Wall. So down. Solo shot from Dalton Davis. His 6th home run on the season extends the All's lead 4-1 here in the top of the 6th. Double D bangs one deep to left field. Makes it a 4-1 game. That'll bring up Justin Lavey. He had an RBI single his last time around. 1-2. 1 for 2. That one's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Y'all's on top 4-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away down the third base line. It's 0-2 count to Justin Lavey. The kick, the 0-2 pitch. Skies it in the air in the infield. Shallow right field. Out goes Holt. He's called off by Mateo. 2 away. We circle back to the top of the order. It's Blazo Sabin, 1 for 3 today. He had a single in the first and was stranded at third. Trying to enter a multi-hit game for O'Sabin. First pitch to him, fouled away. Off the first base netting, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 2 away is empty. Blazo's trying to restart the offense. Alec Whaley still warms up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball missed outside. I think everyone thought he had called strike 3 there, but it's not. It's 1-2. Conrad sideways windup. The kick, the 1-2, fouled away. We'll do again. We'll do state baseball history in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2 pitch, ground ball left side. Diaz has it. Throw on the first is in time to retire the speedster. Y'all's quiet other than Dalton Davis solo shot. With the Y'all's on top 4-1. We bottom half of the 6th. We'll see. Looks like Hunter Mink going back out for another inning of work, looking for a season high in innings pitched. We'll be right back here on All's Big Ball Network. Bottom of 6, y'all's on top 4-1. Grizzlies coming to the plate. It's Zimmerman, Kraus, Diaz. That's the 3-4-5 due up for Gateway as they trail 4-1. Off speed, fouled away from Zimmerman. Torched a home run to right field off of Hunter Mink. That's one of just 2 hits that Mink has allowed. It's a 4-1 ball game. Mink just needs 1 out for his season high. 5 1/3. 0-1. Connects outside part of the plate. 0-2. We are playing this date in baseball history here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The way it works, I just look at everything that's happened on this date in baseball history. Today would be August 30th. On misses outside 1-2. That's always brought to you by Titan Mechanical. Titan Mechanical Solutions. Team of professionals are skilled in the field of commercial and industrial service, maintenance, installation, pipe fit, plumbing, and project management. Mink from the sideways windup. 1-2 pitch. Speed skied high and deep towards left field. Forget about it. You cannot throw to Pete Zimmerman. He has his 6th home run against Florence. And another multi-home run game against Florence. 6th home run in the last 2 weeks. He might have had some in the first 2 series of the season. I'm sure he did. 6th home run the last 2 weeks against Florence. 2nd time he's taken Hunter Mink deep. Hunter Mink had the right approach his first time around. Plunk him in the back. That's the only way you can stop him from hitting a home run or not pitch to him. He makes it a 4-2 ball game. Kevin Kraus will come to the plate. Now misses outside. Kraus 0 for 2 today. Let's go to this day in baseball history on a much later note. That one's in there for a strike. August 30th, 1905. Ty Cobb makes his major league debut. Had a double off Jack Chesbrough as Detroit defeated New York. That one's a ground ball, 2-hopper over to Ed Johnson. Throw on to first is in time. There's 1 away and a season high now for Hunter Mink, 5 1/3 innings pitched. Detroit defeated New York 5-3. The double was his first of 4,189 hits, a record topped by Pete Rose in 1985. But we saw the debut August 30th, 1905 of Ty Cobb, one of the greatest to ever play. Abdiel Diaz scorches one down the left field line. It's Blaze O'Sabin making the grab in front of the wall. There's 2 away. O'Sabin covers a lot of ground in center, covers a lot of ground in left. No matter where he goes, he's always got the defense. 5 2/3 now from Hunter Mink, allowing just 2 runs. It's Dale Thomas, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Had another on this date in baseball history, which was a very cool one. The hitting savant, Ted Williams. Now, one's in there for a strike. Williams was born on this date in 1918. His .482 on-base percentage is the best of all time, and his .634 career slugging percentage is just sent to only the greatest, Babe Ruth. So on this date in baseball history, we saw the birth of one of the best hitters in Major League Baseball history, Ted Williams. How about that? Ted Williams and Ty Cobb. Williams born on the day, Ty Cobb debuted on this day. If you were born on August 30th, you got some good company. 2-1, misses outside, 3-1. Misses outside. A 5-pitch walk to Dale Thomas and a ground runner aboard. Thomas's 2nd walk. That'll bring up Edwin Mateo, who's 0 for 2. Couple outs over at second base. August 30th, 1918. We saw the New York Giants beat the Brooklyn Dodgers 1-0. That one misses upstairs, 1-0 to the lefty Mateo. That 1-0 game only took 57 minutes to play. 57 minutes for a 9-inning game. That one misses inside, 2-0. Can you imagine that? No pitch clock, 57 minutes to play. The Giants beating the Dodgers 1-0. Pretty amazing. This date in 1918. 2-0. in there for a strike 2-1. This stayed in 1922. It's just another one of Babe Ruth getting thrown out of a ball game. 2-1. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Misses inside. The runner was off to second and stopped. Zade Richardson was ready to throw it. And once he realized no one was going, stopped halfway and rolled the grounder over to Brian Fuentes. No movement on the base paths, but it's a 3-1 count. What an odd play. 1922, so after hitting home run number 28 in the first inning, Babe Ruth called out or thrown out of the game after arguing a called strike. Was suspended for the 5th time of the year and is out for 3 days. Back-to-back walks from Hunter Mink. Carl Craig is going to go talk out to him on the mound. Matt Hernandez continues to get warm. Mink trying to toss 6 innings. He'll have Cole Brandon at the plate. He's 0 for 2. I think our final this day in baseball history will go to 1987. Kirby Puckett goes 6 for 6 with 2 home runs in Minnesota's 10-6 win over Milwaukee. Tied the American League record for hits in a 9-inning game, combined with yesterday's 4 for 5 and a 2 home run performance. Puckett has the Major League record, tying 10 hits in 2 games. 6 for 6, preceded by a 4 for 5 game with 4 home runs in between that. That is amazing. 4 of his 10 hits were bombs. That's amazing performance from Kirby Puckett. Not a guy you hear a lot about. First pitch, a ground ball down the first base line, but fell. 0-1, 2 away, runners on first and second. It's an 0-1 count to the lefty Brennan. The 0-1 pitch. Soft liner over into left field, drops in for a base hit. Blaze O'Saban gets it. Throw on to the plate. Bang, bang, in time. Blaze O'Saban with a rifle to the plate. One hopper to Richardson, who applies the tag and keeps it just a 2-run lead. Wow, what a play from Blaze O'Saban. The Grizzlies get just the 1 homer from Pete Zimmerman. It's a 4-2 game as we head to the top of the 7th. Mink fires 6 innings. His only runs were home runs from Pete Zimmerman. We'll be right back on Y'all's Baseball Network. Y'all's on top 4-2. Top half of the 7th inning. Ed Johnson leads us off here for the Florence Y'alls. It's Johnson, Fuentes, Zeisler, 2-3-4 due up. Y'alls on top 4-2. over the Gateway Grizzlies. Matt Fernandez warming up in the Y'all's pen. Probably the final inning for Hunter Mink. Johnson skies this one out towards center field. Brandon working to his left in the left center gap, makes the grab. There's one away. Blazo Sabin ends the 6th inning with some heroics. Catches a runner at the plate. Keeps it a 4-2 ball game. Brian Fuentes steps in. He had a 2-run single in the 5th. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch and off speed in there for a strike. The new pitcher on the mound, it's a Lee's famous recipe chicken pitching change. Alec Whaley, the new wing, in for Teague Conrad. His night is done. Teague Conrad, 6 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. It's a swing and a miss there, 0-2. He leaves in line with the loss. As it stands right now, still 3 innings to play. And Hunter Mink will currently leave in line with the win. If the score stands as it is, or if the Y'alls just end up on top. Here comes the 0-2. This is upstairs, 1-2. Good spot there with a high cheddar. Derived from Fuentes. Y'alls with some great defensive plays here at Grizzlies ballpark. Justin Levy with a diving grab. TJ Reeves with a diving grab in center. And Blazo Sabin now the runner at the plate, which keeps it a 2-run lead for Florence. 2-2 here in the 7th. 2-2 pitch, fouled away. Here comes the 2-2. This is outside of full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Brian Fuentes down on strikes, 2 away here in the 7th. Alec Whaley with his first count. Conrad has 6. That's the 7th time Florence has struck out today. That'll bring up Hank Zeisler, who's walked his last 2 times around. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a K. First time seeing Alec Whaley. Still a righty on the mound, Whaley. First pitch, roped down the first base line, but foul. Alec Whaley, 40 games this year, a 4-1 record, a 2.59 ERA. It's his 3rd pro season and 3rd season with the Grizzlies. Here comes the 0-1. Misses outside, 1-1. He has the Grizzlies' single-season record of 55 games pitched. He was 1-1 with 2.91 ERA, 51 Ks and 11 walks in 2023. Big swing and a miss there. The Hank Zeisler 1-2. Played at 6 years at Murray State. 6 years, my goodness. Takes full advantage of probably a red shirt and, actually he'll take full advantage of the COVID year plus a graduate season. That one's skied out towards right field, drops in for a base hit. Hank Zeisler with his first hit of the ball game. 3rd time on base for Zeisler. Keeps the inning going. 2 away, runner on first now for TJ Reeves. Whaley comes at you with a fastball slider change. He's not going to blow you away. That fastball, 87, 89 on a good day. Runner takes off from first. Ground ball left side. 2-hopper over to Thomas at 3rd. Long throw to first is in time. 5-3 on the put out of Reeves. Y'alls get just the 1 hit from Zeisler and strand him on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th, stretch time at Grizzlies ballpark. Y'alls on top 4-2. We'll be right back on Y'alls Baseball Network. Lee's famous recipe chicken pitching change. It's Matt Fernandez into the game for Florence. The night is done for Hunter Mink, who leaves in line with the victory. Mink, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Gives way to the long reliever, Matt Fernandez, who takes over here in the bottom of the 7th. Allen misses downstairs. It's a 1-1 count to Alvarez. Be followed by the top of the order, Holt Castillo. It's also stretch time here at Grizzlies Ballpark, always brought to you by Beacon Orthopedics. Beacon, one of the largest and fastest growing orthopedic practices in the Cincinnati area. It's no wonder they're the official healthcare provider of the Florence Yalls. Alvarez punches that one into left center field, drops in for a base hit. 3rd hit of the day for the Grizzlies, or 4th hit of the day for the Grizzlies offense. Circles back to the top of the order. Gabe Holt, who's 0 for 3. Holt was robbed of a base hit by T.J. Reeves, a diving play in center field for the 2nd out in the 5th. Alvarez over at first, ground ball right side, should be 2. Levy has it, flips the 2nd one, relay to first, in time. Taylor-made double play, the old ham and eggs, just what the doctor ordered. 4-6-3, wipes the bases clean. 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. Spun perfectly from Levy and Johnson. That's what you like to see. First pitch to Castillo, off speed, in there for a strike. Oh, 1 count to the lefty Castillo. He's also 0 for 3. 0-1 off speed, swing and a miss outside. Breaking away, that looked like a changeup there from Fernandez. What movement he gets on that. Beautiful changeup to a lefty. And we were speaking to one of my Emerson College baseball friends back in that New York series on the broadcast. He said that lefty, or that righty changeup, is the hardest pitch to hit for a lefty because it's just breaking away from you so much. 0-2, swing and a miss. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night to Victor Castillo. Matt Fernandez ends a clean inning here in the 7th, 1-2-3 with his first strikeout of the outing. We head to the top of the 8th. Y'all's looking for more runs. They're up 4-2 here on Y'all's Baseball Network. Top half of the 8th, Zade Richardson leads us off. Y'all's on top 4-2 over the Gateway Grizzlies. Richardson, Harustic, Davis due up for Florence. New pitcher on the mound is Gage Vales. They'll stay from the right side. Vales, big swing and a miss there from Richardson, 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, misses inside. Zade Richardson carries in his highest hit streak of the season into this ball game, and he's trying to keep it alive here. He's 0 for 3 today. 1-1 swing and a miss, 1-2. Richardson with a 9-game hitting streak. That's season high. He's 2 away from the season high of Johnson and Zeisler for the highest this season by anyone in the Y'all's offense. 1-2 pitch is outside. 2-2 count to Richardson. 2-2 pitch, fouls it away, stays alive. It's a 2-2 count. Vails the 2-2 pitch, misses outside. Full count now to Richardson. Good job battling here. Starting off with a quick 2 strikes. Payoff pitch, misses outside. Richardson aboard, and he'll at least keep his 9-game on-base streak alive. That's his first time on base. That'll bring up Steven Hrustich, a leadoff runner aboard. Hrustich 2 for 3. Here comes the first pitch to Hrustich. Skies in the air towards right field. Mateo working back in front of the track. He makes the grab. There's one away. Hrustich now 2 for 4. It's Dalton Davis with a multi-hit game as well. He's got a double and a home run. Scored 2 times today. He's 2 for 3. Looking to get a 3-hit ball game. He's got Richardson at first. That first pitch catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1, fouled away. 0-2. One away, Richardson on first. Y'all's on top 4-2 here. Grizzlies ballpark. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Diaz backhand play. Throw on to second one. Relay to first. Not in time. Oh, man. Oh, my. That's disgusting. Calls him out over at first. Not even close. They'll spin a double play to end the inning. That's just a wrong call. Ugh. Either way, y'all's top 4-2, looking to keep it that way. We'll keep that one in memory. As we head to the bottom of the 8th, 4-2 lead. We'll be right back on Y'all's Baseball Network.
Folks, we need to find a lost parent for one of our young fans. Becca Cope is in the Grizzlies ticket office looking for her mom, Megan. So, Megan, if you'll head to the Grizzlies ticket office to reunite, that would be great. Leading off the Grizzlies, first baseman, Peter Zimmerman.
Bottom of the 8th, y'all's on top 4-2. Matt Fernandez stays out there. Pete Zimmerman up at the plate for Gateway. That one runs inside and it hits him. Wow. Barely catches his elbow guard, but like I said, that might be the only way to stop Zimmerman, who's now got 2 hit-by pitches and 2 home runs today. He's 2 for 2. Guy has like 6 home runs against Florence in the last 2 weeks. Leadoff runner aboard. Tying run comes to the plate, and Ken Kraus. Kraus 0 for 3 today. Take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard in this inning. That's always brought to you by Maximum Plumbing. When you need residential plumbing repairs and replace, Maximum Plumbing brings the highest standards and top-notch customer service. First to Kraus, in there for a strike. 0-1. Runner takes off, pitch in there for a strike. Throw down to second's a good one, in time. Richardson snags his second runner of the day. One away, wipes the bases clean. Zimmerman trying to get another stolen base with that sneaky speed. And now it's one away and an 0-2 count to Kevin Kraus. What a difference that makes the inning. Here comes the 0-2. Skies it in the air towards center field. Reeves moving towards his left. Makes the grab in the left center field gap. 2 away. Our out-of-town scoreboard, like I said, always brought to you by Maximum Plumbing. We start off in Ottawa. It's Quebec taking on the Ottawa Titans. Quebec on top of the ninth, 6-5. New York hanging on for dear life in that East Division playoff standings. The Boulders lead the New England Knockouts in New York, 8-7, the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side, 3-hopper over to Johnson. Corrals it, shuffle step, and a 1-2-3 is in time. 1-2-3, unconventional inning for Matt Fernandez. He's technically seen 6 up, put 6 down. We head to the top of the 9th. Florence looking for some insurance. We'll be right back on y'all's Baseball Network. Top of the 9th, y'all's on top 4-2. Looking for some insurance. 9-1-2 due up for Florence. Levy, O'Sabin, Johnson. Levy today is 1 for 3 with an RBI single. First pitch, corks it into the left center field. Hit. Castillo going at it, makes the grab. There's one away on the first pitch. It's still Gage Vale's on the mound. We're still looking at our out-of-town scoreboard with the East Division Habs work. On top, New England Knockouts 8-7, trying to make a comeback against Ottawa, who has to deal with Quebec right now, and they are losing in the top of the 9th. New York can close the gap there. They are currently a game and a half back. Ottawa would get in with a win and a New York loss. Tri-City clinches a spot with a win or a New York loss. Tri-City currently against the Sussex County Miners. They're up 5-3 in the top of the 7th. 0-2 count to Blaze O'Sabin. So we'll be watching that for the East Division. You know, I think it's just Quebec's division to lose when you go to the playoffs, but you can have some fun with the other teams. The 0-2 sends it out towards right center field. Well hit. Mateo's going at it. He's not going to get there. It goes all the way to the wall. Blaze O'Sabin off for the races, on his way to second. Turning and burning. Motoring for third. Throw goes in. It's not in time. Blaze O'Sabin with a one-out triple. Shows off the speed. Runner on third and one away for Ed Johnson. Johnson 1 for 4 today. Florence trying to get the insurance they need. 4-2 ball game. The infield going to come in. Kent Kleiman warming up in the Y'all pen, looking to close it out. Would in for his 6th save and would try and get the team high in saves. That one's fouled away 0-1. It'd be nice to have a 3-run cushion. New Jersey and Quadra Villiers going at it. Both teams already eliminated. Just having some fun there. Quadra Villiers on top 8-3. Schaumburg and Washington in a tight game at the bottom of the 8th. It's 2-2 there at Washington. That game is up for the West Division, where they're currently looking at the Lake Erie score as well, who's leading the Slammers 2-1 in the 7th. Here comes the 0-2. The Johnson called strike 3. Fastball outside part of the plate. Sends Johnson down on strikes. First K for Gage Vales brings up Brian Fuentes. Fuentes 1 for 4 today. Already has 2 RBIs. Number 74, 73 and 74 for Fuentes. The 0-1, check swing, misses inside, didn't go around. 74 RBIs for Fuentes. He's still trying to chase down 5th all time for a single season for Florence. Ground ball left side, Thomas has it. Throw on to first is in time. Florence strands a runner in scoring position. 5-3 put out of Fuentes. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Should be Kent Kleiman coming out. But actually, it's going to be Matt Fernandez trying to get the 3-inning save. And Kleiman will be there just in case of damage. Florence on top 4-2. Looking to start the series off with a win. We'll be right back on y'all's Baseball Network. Bottom of the 9th, Matt Fernandez looking for the rare 3-inning save. Florence has a 4-2 lead over the Grizzlies here in the opener of the 3-game series. Thomas Mateo Brannon, 6-2 up for the Grizzlies. First pitch, off speed, misses inside, looked good. Kent Kleiman warming up just in case Fernandez gets in any trouble. He's seen 6 up, he's put 6 down. No, misses upstairs 2-0. He had damage on a single. Wiped that away with a double play. And then he started off the 8th with a hit by pitch. And Zade Richardson wiped that off